Greetings, Wild fans. It's Ben from the Giles and the Goalie podcast coming at you again on Facebook Live. Got to be happy with that game tonight. Looked every bit convincing as a win against the top team in the Pacific and the number 1 or 2 team in the Western Conference can look. I didn't get to see much of the first period, unfortunately, but from what I heard on the radio on the drive home, sounded like the Wild really taking it to them. Really outshot Vegas in a lot of ways, and really put pucks in that and made Malcolm Subban kind of work for it quite a bit. There was a goal that I'm sure he'd like back, but there was also a couple that he probably didn't have much of a chance on. So just more confusion overall from this team, really. It doesn't really help trying to understand exactly what's going on with this team because, you see an effort like this and then, tomorrow night, hopefully they don't just absolutely lay an egg because that's just kind of how this season has gone. I liked what I saw of a lot of players tonight. I liked what I saw out of Joel Eriksson-Ek, and I'll talk about him briefly. I know a lot has been made of him and Besser, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that he's going to be better or going to be as good as Brock Besser, and that obviously was a mistake not drafting Brock Besser. But I really liked his game tonight. I really liked what I saw from him playing with Coyle and Parise, and I don't know that the floodgates are going to open for Joel Eriksson-Ek at any point in time, but I also think that he's not a bad player either. There are full-on busts in the first round of the NHL draft that don't catch a lick of the NHL and aren't able to produce at all, let alone have lengthy, moderately productive careers like Joel Eriksson-Ek is going to have. So I think there's a difference. I think everyone's making this argument out to be like, this is another, Thielen, or no, not Thielen. This is another, what's his name? Yeah, Thielen. AJ? No. Anyway, he's not a bust. Is he Brock Besser? No, he's not. But he's not a bust. So it's you have to just take what you see from him and like it and learn to love it. And that's just kind of what we're getting with Joel Eriksson-Ek right now. Otherwise, obviously the contribution from the defense was great. Dumba looked pretty good. Brodin had 3 assists. We'll take any offense we can get out of Jonas Brodin. So it's good to see him stepping up in plays and good to see him making some stretch passes and contributing on the offensive end because that is tops on the list of things that he hasn't really contributed this season. So all in all, you have to like what you see. I think there's still a lot of work to be done, and I'm not predicting that this team goes on some kind of epic run right now just yet, but certainly, things have been a little bit better as of late. Tonight they finally get Nino Niederreiter back, and that can do nothing but help. So we'll take another crack at trying to see this team fully healthy. We've seen it, I think, for now 3 games this season, or maybe 4. We're going to get hopefully a couple more games in that in a row now. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully we can see that down the stretch here, and hopefully that means some success for the Wild. That means a little bit more time playing in playoff position versus being on the outside looking in like they are right now. So you gotta like it. You gotta love it. You gotta want some more of it. That's terrible. Thanks for listening. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for downloading. We'll be back in these very Burnsville studios on Sunday to record a Super Bowl day podcast, going back to the regular format after the All-Star show, which hopefully you all enjoyed. We will talk to you later, and thank you.